I just wanted to run you through a new feature update we have for Audition Magic, going through the project registration with the talent self-scheduling element that we've introduced. So firstly, setting up your project. Now, as you'll know, in your settings, you've got the main URL. We've also now added a QR code that you can share as well. There's also settings for where you would set up your media to allow that to be compulsory or only optional, as well as now settings for statistics, questions, scheduling, signature, terms and conditions, all of which can be switched on and off depending on what you require. The next important thing to remember is asking the right questions. You want your talent to answer questions. We have a section now, form sections, where you can actually ask general and availability questions during the registration process. We've got some examples here. Are you 25 years of age? Willing to work as an extra? These are all set up on this page where you can add a question, the type of question and the choices, and basically section them under either general questions or availability questions for your project. And now the magic bullet, setting up self-scheduling for artists. In the schedule, what we need to do is create the blank slots that artists will be able to select during the registration process. So by clicking on New, we've now got the option to select an individual or group audition, how many artists you want per time slot, auto create those times and set a start and an end time in the schedule. You can also set the duration of your auditions and click on save. That will then create those in the schedule as you see here, allowing artists to easily select these during the registration process, saving you a heap of time. So let's get your project shared. In this public link in your settings, you've got the option to share via the URL, by the share social buttons and by the QR code, allowing your talent to be able to start registering. So the good news is you're done, and now it's time for the talent to do the work. So let's have a look at how that looks. So we land on the URL using that QR code or the direct link, and the talent then click on the apply now. They can either log in or create a new account. Here they'll go through a step process where they select their country, their age, they agree to the terms, they fill in their name and their email, and you can see at the top there's the links to create profile representation, profile image and finish. So that's the steps we're going through. So here they're going to fill in further information about their age range, phone number, gender, as well as their location if they're union or non-union, and then click next. Now either freelance or represented. If that is represented, then they would obviously select an agency or type a new one in. Here we're now putting in a profile image, so we're just going to use a dummy image here and then be able to select that, and now the profile will be created. The next step is they can continue to the public registration and submit themselves. When they do that, now they're going to see the process that we spent the time setting up with statistics, questions, availability, scheduling, media, and confirmation. So now they can go through the statistics and fill in any information that's relevant. Once all of that is done, the next step for them to do is to go through and click on the questions, and you'll see here the questions we set up. Are you 25 years of age, willing to work as an extra? So they'll select those, that's under questions. Then when they go next, now they've got availability. Are you available for those dates? And the talent can fill that in. The next step was scheduling, where we set up those blank auditions. So now they select the location and then the day, and now all those available time slots are going to appear, and they can click on one and select that and hit next, and now they're going to see a confirmation of that. They can add it to their Google Calendar or reschedule if they like. Once they click next, one of the last steps is asking them to upload their media if you've requested them to upload an audition. So in this case, we've selected a media file. That could be multiple files, images, audio, video. Once that gets uploaded, that then appears, and we've just increased the speed of our upload process. They click next, and now it's finalizing the steps for them to complete their submission. They hit submit, and that says thank you very much, and that's it. It's as simple as that for them to submit and select their time and provide you media, all without you having to lift a finger. Another important thing we do is notify the talent that they've done a great job and submitted correctly. So the first you'll see here is a successful registration notification letting them know the project, the role, their details was all submitted correctly and that that's a job well done. Another notification, if scheduling is involved, that they'll actually get a confirmation of the role as well as the detail of the role and the time and location of what they confirmed with a map to get there, and they've got an option to cancel or change if they need to, but otherwise that's all confirmed for them, saving you time going back and forth on email confirming artists. So while you've been busy with your pina colada, how is all that work the talent are doing that's saving you a lot of time? Let's jump in and have a look. So if we click on the dashboard, obviously we'll see the new artists appear there that have registered. If we click on the schedule, we can scroll down and we'll see where they've actually slotted in to their time. And at the same time, we can go into the roles and check the talent that are there and click on that talent and be able to go in and look at their audition. So as we can see, the video they uploaded as part of their submission will appear, and we can obviously sort through that. If there's multiple files, we're able to watch those multiple files, and we can also expand that and watch it in full screen if required. We can vote yes or no or maybe. We can write comments about them. All of this is part of the collaboration process that you'll share with your clients. So that basically wraps up, and I'm glad that we're able to simplify things for you. We hope we enjoyed this feature, and I think it's about time we join you for a drink too.